just being able to work hard all offseason during the summer and then being able to show that on the field again, it's going to be a real special for us and real special for just everyone involved.
Love the high expectations.
Yeah, I mean, I think, for our team, we think we have something special here. I think mindset-wise, if you look at it, everyone knows what it takes to win, and that starts with having a great training camp. To go out there with the right mindset each and every day to get better and continue just to build on that throughout the season.
What kind of a leap forward are you expecting out of Shai after a pretty solid freshman year for him?
Yeah, I expect him to continue to make dynamic plays for us. Be that guy that's able to give us a spark when we need it. Sure-handed receiver. As everyone knows, I think he didn't have a drop pass all season. So just being able to just have him out there, and just continue to make plays for us, and adding Debo in there too is going to be big.
Having the siege you had last year and kind of the end of the season, that how it went down, and having the expectations now and all the hype, how being a leader of the team, how do you kind of keep yourself focused and keep the rest of the team focused on, not looking ahead?
Well, yeah, that's one thing that I think our leaders do a great job on our team about, is keeping guys focused of what's going on in-house, and to not get really caught up into what anybody says or predicts or expectations for us, because we know the expectations we have for ourselves, and that's all that really matters. So it's been out there, and I can continue to say it, and Coach Muschamp continue to say it, just to have a great training camp and just see where it goes from there.
What throw can you really make now that you couldn't make last year, something that you are really confident in and can put on the money with regularity?
Not saying that I can make every throw, but obviously working on every throw that you can. I think continue to perfect in the deep balls. That's one thing that, if you look at anybody, it's going to probably be the lowest percentage of the throw that they have. So continue to work on that. And that's all timing. Being able to put it exactly where the receiver is going to be. So we've really, me and the receivers really worked on that this summer.
Is that more about maybe putting more air under the ball, things like that, giving the receiver a chance to run under it?
Well, you can look, that's one thing that you can do. You can look at it like that, but, maybe a thing where you got to put more on it, make it go a little deeper, a little flatter, depending on what throw it is, just where the defense is at, what throw you need to make.
Do you allow yourself to think about what might be next if you have a big season, the opportunities that might be out there for you if you have the season everybody thinks you can have?
Yeah, it's out there, and it's everyone, it's out there for everyone to think about. But for me, I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to think about what's going on right now and focus on our training camp and what we have to do as a team to go out there and win ball games. And that's all I'm worried about.
How do you separate one from the other? If I were you, I'd be like, oh, my gosh, this could all be coming true for me.
Yeah, the one thing that, Coach Muschamp always talks about, and Coach Dillman, is just be where your feet are. I said it at media days too, and that it really just means, just be here. How you say that word? How you say
Carpe
it?
diem?
Carpe. Yeah, see, that's a smart guy over there. But do that. And no, but seriously, just separate it though. You got to separate it. You got to be focused on one thing at a time, because if you don't, it's just not going to work out. So being where your feet are and just really being focused on what's going on here.
Tell us somebody who really surprised you in off-season workouts, maybe a freshman or somebody we haven't seen much of, to keep an eye on in camp.
J.C. Horn defensively has really impressed me. Just his work ethic and how explosive he is. He's broken some passes this summer that you just kind of go, wow, that was a big-time play. So really him, and then Josh Van, receiver-wise, is just really coming on strong, kind of learning from Shai, from Debo, and all that he can. Has really had a good summer for us.
Talk about just Dan Warner and just him coming in. How has that kind of changed your game and kind of helped improve from last year?
So Coach Warner and Taylor Lamb, the App State quarterback that's now our GA, really kind of looked at every game last year and broke down what they thought were the big things I need to work on. One thing that we've done is kind of put clips of me making a throw, a corner route throw, and then Brady and Rogers and Breeze making the same throw, and I'm trying to mimic how they do things, their mechanics, their fundamentals. So just really trying to get better in that way.
Jake, what's the most important thing you would want people to know about you as a person?
Most important thing, I think for me, the one thing that I always prided myself on, one thing my dad's, kind of always taught me is just the importance of relationships, and I think, it's very important, especially in today's society, to build those relationships, to be able to relate to one another, to be able to just sit around and tell stories and just have fun with each other. I think it's a big thing for me. I try to pride myself on getting to know every single guy on our team and to really know where they come from, what makes them tick, what makes them go, what their family's like. So just really getting to know everyone and build those relationships.
What motivates you to play? What's your biggest motivation?
Really just the team, really. I mean, I know just I think when you look at the amount of hours and work that we've put in this summer, and I really think it's, it's really, for me, it's really not trying to let the guy beside me down. Really going hard for them. I think if you can look at it too, having just a family, that's grown up around football, and my brothers, just seeing them, in college and how hard they've worked. Try to play for them, play because they put in the work too. So just anything. I mean, anything that just makes me motivated to help others.